Our other top story here at 5, a mother who fell 3 floors out of a burning apartment building is talking to us from her hospital bed.
She was one of the 11 people taken to the hospital after this fire on LaSalle, not far from the lodge in the Davison on Detroit's west side. This was the scene Friday. Sean Lay live there with that woman's terrifying story, Sean.
And she's upright in her hospital bed, sharing the story with us. First and foremost, shoring up this building, making it safe, boarding it up. That's what's happening now. Let me direct your attention, though, to the window Antonique Harrison was hanging out of for dear life as fire was closing in on her. She slipped. She fell the 40 feet down to the ground. Her injuries are devastating, but she says she had to survive for her children.
There was no way out. No way. Fire was coming from both ends.
With all of the strength and courage she could come up with, 29-year-old Antonique Harrison climbed out of her apartment's 3rd floor window as smoke and fire was consuming her entire building. It was 3:30 Friday morning. Antonique knew she had so much to hold on to that window for. Her 12-year-old son DeAnthony and 3-year-old daughter Couture.
I was thinking I can't die because I'm all my kids have. I just lost their father last year to gun violence, so I'm all they have. If I would have succumbed to anything, they wouldn't have nobody right now. So my only thing was to survive.
Those survival instincts kicking in, but she could only hold on for so long.
And then I slipped. And when I woke up, I was in EMS. I remember falling, but I don't remember hitting the ground. It was that hard, I guess.
Her children were not home at the time. The day before, she sent them to a family member's home to be safe after a man was shot and killed in the building last Wednesday. And she saw a man making threats that he would burn the building down. That decision to send her kids away saved their lives. Hours later, Antonique had to save her own life.
I think if it wasn't for them, I would have been scared to jump. I think that's the only reason I did jump.
Back here live, let's talk about and her injuries. You saw the rod in her leg, Devin and Kimberly. That's from a broken leg and a broken ankle. Rods in her back placed in their surgery over the weekend due to some vertebrae and discs that had to be removed. So she's got a long road of recovery ahead. Also, the family, she and her kids, lose everything in the fire. They are starting over. Family members for Miss Harrison have started a GoFundMe. They just got done with it, so we're going to share it on our website. Click on Detroit.com. In the meantime, the fire and the homicide remain under investigation. Back to you.
That list of injuries tells you just how close she was to not making it through this horrible ordeal.
That's right.
All right, Sean.